Yo, what's up, guys? NBA Friday is officially here, and we're going into my 4 favorite plays for this video. But first up, do me a favor, drop a like on this one. Literally takes 2 seconds, completely free. So go ahead and do that. And now let's talk about the insane plays that we got going on today. So first things first, before we get into any plays, I need to explain to you guys what the best way to make money on sports is. Just zero risk. Go ahead and do this right now. It is simply signing up for a new app because they give you a ridiculous amount of stuff just on the first sign up. So this one I'm talking about today is Chalkboard, and Chalkboard is doing a great Sunday special. They got Puka Nacua at 1 yard. So on Sunday, when he catches one pass, you're already greened out one slip in the green. And they're also giving you this 100% match, which means up to $100, no matter what you put in, whatever you deposit, they're going to match that with $100 of their own. So you're literally just making your money back before you've even risked a single dollar on a slip. So there is no reason not to do that. Go ahead, get on Chalkboard, and you'll only get access to both of these, the pick and the match, when you sign up with my code BAM. And I'm adding an extra layer of goodness to that because once you sign up with code BAM, I'm sending you a free month of my personal VIP picks. So the VIP has been going absolutely crazy. If you guys don't know, we're already up 20 units this month alone. That's on me. We're actually already up 20 units this week alone. I said this month, I meant this week. We are up 20 units. And guys, we're just having an insane week. These are the VIP picks. This was another 3-man that we cashed just a couple of days ago. It's basically just good plays that you can take on Prizepicks, on Underdog, on Chalkboard, wherever you want to take them, but you're getting my heavily researched plays. So it's a win-win scenario because you get to sign up for a new app where you're getting a free pick, you're getting some free money for signing up, 100% match. In addition to that, once you sign up with code BAM, you're going to get access to a free month of my VIP picks. Now, if you're already on Chalkboard, that's completely all right. If you do the exact same thing on Underdog Fantasy, where they've got a very similar offer, instead of 100% match, it's play $5, get 75 for free. So some would say that's even better. If you sign up on Underdog with code BAM, same exact code BAM for both apps, and then drop a comment on this video, I will get you the free month of VIP picks. So if you're on Chalkboard already, don't worry about it. Just hop on Underdog. And now let's get into the plays. So first up, we're hopping into this 2-man. I got a 2-man in this video, as well as a 3-man, as well as one bonus pick at the end. But let's start off right over here with the 2-man. We're taking Dennis Schroeder on the over at 9.5 points. And then the second play is Chet Holmgren on the over at 9.5 rebounds. Now, let's talk about Dennis Schroeder first because, guys, this one is an absolutely amazing play. So he's going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are a bottom 10 defense, right? Already right off the bat, it's a good sign. And he is on an insane hot streak right now. So in 8 of the last 10 games, he's cashed this. And in the last 20 games, there was actually a streak right here where he went 13 games without going under. 13 straight games of him hitting this over. So Dennis Schroeder is absolutely locked in right now. The only reason why he's not still on that streak is because he actually had one game right here against the Blazers and then another game against the Heat where he just had terrible games, 2 and 4 points in those games. Not exactly sure what went wrong there, but it doesn't matter because Schroeder is already 100% back. What really happened here, if we go and check the field goals stats, what happened is he just didn't take as many shots, right? He only took 5 shots and 7 shots in those 2 games where he missed, but good news is he's right back up to shooting 13 shots, which is exactly what he took last game. He only made 5 of them. It's not a ridiculous percentage or anything, but if he's getting 13 shots up, there is a very, very good chance he's going to get 10 points, which is all we need from him in this game. 10 points, very, very doable. And this is a bottom 10 defense. Once again, he's proved that he can hit against this defense. In the last 3 times he's played against the Cavs, he's actually hit in every single game. So 17, 12, 22 points. This is a bottom 10 defense, and Schroeder knows that. He goes out there, he gets the job done. He just gets to his 10-point mark. Very, very doable. On the season, he's hitting at almost a 70% rate. This is just a super, super solid play for Dennis Schroeder. Now, moving into play number 2, it's going to be Chet Holmgren on the over at 9.5 rebounds. So They're going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is 100,000% a game that OKC should win. OKC should dominate the rebounds. They should dominate basically every aspect of the game. This Indiana Pacers team is one of the worst in basketball, and OKC is the exact opposite of that, right? So Chet Holmgren at 9.5 rebounds. He has been very close to this line in every single game. He's hitting this at a 50% clip in the last 10, but the important thing here is the injuries on the side of OKC. So if we look at all of the players that are injured for OKC, it's a long list. Caruso out, Hardenstein out, Mitchell out, Sorber out, Topic out, J-Dub out, and then Wiggins and J. Will are questionable for this game. So a ton of OKC is injured, which just means there's going to be more opportunities for Chet, right? So 9.5 rebounds, we really like this play. In addition to that, one thing that matters a ton in basketball, but especially when it comes to the rebounding, because it's literally you against the other up team, it's the matchups, right? When you're going up against a weak rebounding team like this Pacers team, you really favor the overs for players like Chet Holmgren. They're actually a bottom 3 rebounding team, this Pacers team, and there's pretty clear reason for that, right? Their big man, their center is Jay Huff, and if we look at how Jay Huff is projected to do in this game, he's projected to only get 4 rebounds, and he usually gets between that 3 to 5 range of rebounds. So if your center is picking up 5 rebounds at best, so literally 3 to 5 rebounds a night, you're likely not going to be a great rebounding team. Pascal Siakam does make up for some of that on his own. He gets, sometimes 7, 8 rebounds a night, which is good from the power forward position, but you're already missing out because your center, Jay Huff, starting center, by the way, is just not someone who can rebound all that well. Chet Holmgren, his line is at 9.5, and Huff, his line is down at 3.5. There is a clear mismatch here. One of these guys is clearly going to get more boards than the other one, and we're hitting Chet Holmgren on the over at 9.5. And if you guys don't believe me about that Jay Huff comment, I know he's a fun guy. We love his reverse dunks. If you know, you know. The stats back it up, right? If we look at the last few centers to play up against this team, this Indiana Pacers team, we just see him right here. It's like a lot of these centers are cooking. Derek Queen, 12 boards. Luka Garza, 6 boards. Keita, 9 boards. Embiid, 9 boards. Even Adem Bona hit his line against this Indiana team. This Indiana team on the rebounds, you really like taking the opposing teams on the over, and Holmgren's a super strong center. That's enough yapping about this. We have 100% talked enough about this 2-man. And I didn't even mention this, by the way, guys, but just take a quick look at this. With this $100 that I put on the slip is actually turning into $335. So not the usual $300. If you put it on Prizepicks, if you put it anywhere else, really, where most of you guys play your slips, basically every other app, $100 turns into $300 for a regular 2-man lay. Chalkboard's doing things differently, and I absolutely love it. I'm getting an extra $35 for the exact same slip. 100 turns into 335. And this is on Chalkboard. This is the app I just talked about. If you're in any of these states right here, you're good to go. Anyways, that's enough about that. Let's hop in to the next play, which is this 3-man. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller right here. We're adding in one extra guy, and it's Colin Gillespie on the over at 19.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. He's going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's talk about it. So Colin Gillespie in the last 10 games, he's hitting this at a 60% rate, so 6 out of the last 10. And in the last 4 games, he actually hasn't missed. So he's on a very strong run right now. Super, super strong. He got 20, 32, and then 20, and 26. All we need from him right here is 20 points plus rebounds plus assists. And if you think, oh, it's a small sample size, man, you can't just look at 4 games and say, oh, he's hot, we're taking him on the over. Sure, I completely get where you're coming from. Let's take a look at the last 20 games. Well, there you go. He's hitting it at a 70% clip. He's hit this in 14 of the last 20 games, and the matchup is absolutely beautiful. This Atlanta Hawks team, pre-Trae Young and post-Trae Young, to be fair, have just been very bad defensively. And post-Trae Young, I mean, it kind of sucks to be a Hawks fan because the whole reason you traded Trae was because you wanted to get better on the defensive end. And sucks to say that you guys are actually still bottom 5 in points, bottom 5 in rebounds, and bottom 10 in assists. So as of right now, Atlanta Hawks are a very bad defense. And we're hitting Colin Gillespie on the over right here. If we look at the head-to-head, it proves it, right? Last time this guy faced up against the Hawks was actually just a couple months ago in November. What happened? He didn't just get 20 PRA, which is what we need from him tonight. He went for 30 PRA, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He had an absolutely insane night. And we're just taking him to run that exact same thing back here. So Colin Gillespie, I mean, I don't really know what else I can say here. He's getting a ton of minutes. In the last few games, he's been racking up the assists, racking up the rebounds, and the points as well. This is one thing that I love taking when it comes to a stat category like points plus rebounds plus assists. You really want to take someone who can excel in all 3 of those categories. Even if it's just 2 of those categories, that's okay. But you want to take someone who can excel in almost all 3 of those. Someone who's got a pretty balanced diet right here. And if we look at Gillespie, we see exactly that, right? 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and he got to the line of 20. On a 12-point game, he's still able to get to that line. That is super solid. Here, 22 points, he still tacked on 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 11 points, he still tacked on 6 assists and 3 rebounds. This man is able to gain stats in all 3 categories, points, rebounds, assists. And when you gain stats in all 3 of those, your likelihood of hitting that 20 points plus rebounds plus assists is way higher, right? If you're just a guy who is really just a sharpshooter and all you can do is score points, you don't get rebounds or assists all that much, I feel a lot less safe taking you on a play like this. But Colin Gillespie's not that guy. He gets involved all over the court. We love him right here on the over at 19.5. Now, before I finish this video up, I got one more bonus play at the end of this video. First up, I want to explain to you guys how you can get more free plays from me. It is over on the Winnable. This is exactly where I send out VIP plays every single day. Ton of VIP plays. So much so that we're up 20 units this week. Can't get over that. It's absolutely crazy. Everybody in the VIP is loving it. But if you want to get free plays from me, you can also hop on the Winnable. All you got to do is click the link in the description of this video. I obviously got VIP plans up here, but sign up for the free plan and you're going to get my free plays in there as well. So super solid. Make sure you're in there. Link is in the description. It's also been up here this whole time, winnable.com/bam. Now, let's talk about that 4th play. It's Ausar Thompson, guys. Ausar Thompson, this might just be the game of the night. This one's going live on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure, at 7. Houston at Detroit. This is a great game. If you love defensive basketball, this is the one for you. But we're taking Ausar Thompson on the under. So his line is at 18.5. And guys, we all know he's a freak of nature. We all know he's an absolutely elite athlete, right? And I'm not saying anything against him right now. But when it comes to putting the ball through the rim, these Thompson twins, sometimes, there's some room for improvement, let's just say. That being said, this has nothing to do with Ausar. Personally, I mean, he's been under in 8 of the last 10. So him on his own looks like he's favored to be under right here. The main reason why we're taking this on the under is because he's going up against the Rockets defense. I mean, it's just tough, right? You're going up against a top 4 points defense, the best rebounding defense, and a top 3 assists defense. You're not going to hit your line. It is just that simple. So I'm going to leave you with that right now. Ausar Thompson at 18.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Unlike Colin Gillespie, we're hitting this one on the under. Now, to wrap us up, close us out, let's take another look at this play. We started off with Dennis Schroeder on the over at 9.5 points, then pivoted to Chet Holmgren on the over at 9.5 rebounds, and then to close out the 3-man, Colin Gillespie on the over at 19.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Make sure you guys are taking these on Chalkboard with code BAM. Also on Underdog, when you play your first $5, you get $75 for free. Code is BAM on Chalkboard and on Underdog. Those links are in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go 4 for 4.